be fucking awesome.
Hello and welcome to another episode of The Journey of Your Life. Today's a bit of a different episode, I guess. I thought I'd share something more personal of the phase of the journey that I am in. Because lately I've been struggling a bit with myself, feeling kind of stuck actually. Feels like, feels like I'm stuck. It feels like I'm not going anywhere. It feels like I'm not connecting, really, with nothing and nobody in a real way, you know. Conversations are kind of superficial, which is kind of boring, I think, at least for me. I'm feeling kind of lonely, I guess. Although maybe lonely is not a good word, because I enjoy being lonely, I guess. But, you know, it feels like everything that I hold value to is slowly but surely vanishing in my life. And that kind of makes me feel a bit sad, but also kind of, it's okay. Which is kind of weird, because I thought those things that are slowly going away from my life, I thought they were very important to me. So I guess the sadness part is because they're being taken away from me, or they're leaving me. They're not being taken away from me, but they are, you know, they're leaving, actually. They're going out of my life. So that's the sad part. But also I feel like this is necessary to take me to wherever it is I need to go. And so I was talking about this with my coach a couple of days ago. And she actually said, well, there's a name for this phase you're going through, and apparently this phase of the spiritual journey, you could say, is called the void. And I didn't even know about that, so I went online, I did some research, and I listened to some stories about it. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Well, not kind of, that's like exactly how I feel. This emptiness all around me. It feels like I'm in a desert, all by myself, nobody around. And I keep screaming for help, but nobody shows up. So that's kind of a weird emotion to have, right? At least for me it is. So I've been doing some research about this feeling, the void. And, well, apparently you're supposed to experience it. It usually comes right after the dark night of the soul. Well, that's been a lot of fun last year to deal with that shit. But also it's there so that it can remind you that you don't need anybody but yourself, actually, and that, you know, the absence or the lack of inspiration and connection is good, because it forces you to go deep down inside yourself, and there's only one person that matters, and that's you. So that's kind of interesting, and it actually couldn't happen at a better time, I guess, because my wife is going to Holland for a 3-week vacation, so I'll be 3 weeks all by myself. So I guess that's good. So it's going to be an interesting 3 weeks. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, I don't even know why I'm sharing this, actually, because usually I try to come up with something inspiring or educational or maybe even funny, entertaining, I guess. So but, you know, I have a friend who's also going through a phase like this. So I'll make sure I'll send him the video, and maybe he can relate to it as well. Because I know he's been going through some changes as well. And, you know, changes can be good, but changes can also feel like a bitch. Especially when everything that you thought you would hold dear is being taken away from you, and slowly it's like this apple tree, and all the apples keep falling off, and eventually there's nothing left. So the apple tree might wonder, am I still an apple tree? You know, and that's kind of how I feel, you know. It's kind of like, Jesus Christ, what's happening, you know? Everything that I thought I was is slowly going away from me. So then the question would be, who am I? So that's kind of interesting. It's a kind of interesting experience. But it kind of helps to know that there's a name for it, you know. It's called the void. And you can actually do some research about it and be like, oh shit, you know, that's good. That's good that it's, well, normal, I guess, you know. It's normal. It's normal to feel like that. It's normal to feel abandoned, I guess, you know. Yeah, I guess this is one of my weirder videos. But anyways, yeah, maybe you feel the same, because I know there are more people out there feeling like that, and it's okay, you know, it's okay to feel like shit. It's okay to feel like you're the only person in the desert crying out for help and nobody is hearing you. That's okay, and maybe it's necessary to experience that, because it will get you to the next level. So, and whenever that happens, whenever the next level kicks in, I'll be sure to make a video about it, because, you know, for the past couple of weeks I've been kind of having difficulty finding inspiration to make the videos, so maybe I should share some more personal things. I don't know, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let's see where this all is going. Alright, much love, bye bye.